When she told me she was going to Africa, I couldn't imagine there was a physical way she would be able to do it.
I looked at her and I thought, can this girl handle a developing country?
Stormi following this dream is God's will because everything in her life to do this is out of her comfort zone.
Hi, I'm Stormi. I'm a Cause for Life intern. I was born with a rare genetic disorder called multiple pterygium syndrome. It affects my muscles, so I'm positioned like I'm sitting in a chair, and it's one of a kind. I'm the only one in the world with it.
You go to multiple doctors for all the different things that she has going on.
Going to a doctor makes me feel like a lab rat. I kind of deal with pain on a regular basis.
And so she spends a lot of time in bed. She takes 0 pain medicine, and she lives in a pain level of 8 to 10 every day.
I went through a period just recently where I started to have self-pity and just wallow in like, oh, I'm disabled and no one's ever gonna like love me, or I'll never be able to drive or travel. I feel like every day is a struggle. I'm stared at 24/7. I like feel the same thing as any other 23-year-old woman would feel. Like I like to put makeup on, and I like to do my hair, and I'm very self-conscious of what I wear and what I'm doing. Like outside I seem calm, cool, and collected, but in my mind it's like World War III.
Stormi is her best person when she's serving other people.
People kind of look at me like, I'm gonna have to help you, help me. I've always wanted to go to Africa, but in my mind it was very unrealistic because of my disability. I have some family members that don't want me to go.
With her disability, there's so many unknowns. She wasn't supposed to live past 11, so the first fear was death. She's gonna get something over there, and she's gonna get sick. And I'm not ready to lose her.
I am Stormi's pastor and friend. Well, I told her that if God called her there, that he would provide a way.
She pretty much said, Mom, don't hold me back. Like, stop holding me back.
I just kind of like gave it up. God, like, if I'm gonna go to Africa, I'm gonna go to Africa. If I'm gonna be loved, I'm gonna be loved. Everything is on you. In that moment, that's when everything like just opened up. When Johnny and friends came into my life and they asked like, are you gonna use a wheelchair, and do we need to push you, and can you walk, and if you can walk, like how far can you walk? They were actually helping me like be realistic.
Everything's gonna be out of her comfort zone. She will throw up on the plane even with motion sickness medicine.
I'm gonna try to like throw up like as modestly as possible. God really works in mysterious ways, and when I was really sad and I said, you know, take it all, whatever I'm gonna be is because of you. It was so ironic because Cause for Life, their whole mission is disability ministry. Now he's taking me on this journey of serving other people with disabilities. It's just such a like awe moment in my life. I just want to be perceived as Stormi and a girl that loves God and who wants to serve.
We have a 9-member team here in Uganda. It's through Johnny and Friends Cause for Life. We are serving at Kampala School for Physically Handicapped. We have a quite diverse team because they are from all over They are from the United States, Uganda, Rwanda, and Congo. And it's just been a great, diverse group.
The first week I was insecure because I had like all the team telling me, you know, Stormi, step up, do stuff.
She wasn't sure how she was going to contribute to the team or if she could contribute.
I'm an introvert. It takes me a while to get the ball rolling. Most people look at me like, oh, she knows what she's doing. And I honestly don't. Like, I'm just as scared as all my other interns are. Okay. When I was a little girl, I felt like one thing that I could do that everybody else could do was art. I felt like I was normal. Hi, my name is Stormi. I'm a graphic designer, so I like to paint on computers. My hands hurt all the time. So when I'm painting, all the pain goes away. And it helps me relax them and strengthen them. I'm excited to paint with all of you guys. What are you painting? A house? It's a beautiful house. There you go. Got the good angle. You're doing so good. Then another. There you go. Great. Is it common for children with disabilities to just be left alone?
Yeah, and they're hidden in the houses.
Hi, Sarah.
You put it in your own. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. The massaging calms the muscles. It relaxes the contractures, which is what you see here. And it is very common for children who have cerebral palsy to be very, it's uncomfortable and it can be even painful. So as you can see, she's kind of become really quiet a little bit. It's soothing.
I've never given anyone a massage before.
Really?
Never. This is the very first time. Yeah, it must be hard to be able to feel pain and not be able to tell the person to stop. She's just defenseless.
I have seen Stormi step completely out of her comfort zone in ways that I didn't think that she could.
Honestly, every day I've been uncomfortable being in Africa because I have to serve, and serving means getting hands-on, getting dirty. And before coming here, I was kind of like in a dark place. I knew I was pretty, you know, so I would just focus on my hair. I would focus on my makeup. I was so worried about all the wrong things.
She has just flourished, is connecting with other children with disabilities and, you know, connecting with service providers as well, and just getting a taste of what disability ministry really is like in a developing nation.
I realized that I can serve, but at my own pace, and that's totally fine. I want to be who God sees me, and I feel like that's who I'm seeing on this trip.